Let's go for a stroll and see how this phone works. So as you can see by my videos, you can tell that I'm a folding phone enthusiast, and I've always been keen on any competitors to the Samsung Fold series of phones, and this is one of them. Okay, so we've got the Google Pixel Fold, which I appreciate because I've got a Google Pixel watch. But let me tell you one thing, I'm very impressed with this phone. Coming off of the Samsung Z Fold, which was very narrow and long, this phone is wide, like a notebook. Just a very pleasant and easy to use feel to the phone. So I'm gonna demonstrate this with simply the phone closed, but then also I'm gonna open up the phone to see how it is unfolded with two hands and see how the experience is. Again, this is a nice short, wide phone, and you really have to see it in real life to believe how good it is. It makes playing Pokemon Go very easy. As you can see, my thumbs can reach all 4 positions of the screen, very easy. Another good feature that I'm going to show you later on is the fact that it makes it easier to battle. So that's another key point, right? You might be more successful doing Pokemon battles with a phone like this. I'm going to prove that later on. So this is why I claim that this phone will make your battling in Pokemon Go much more successful, in my opinion. So let me show you what I mean. So we're going to go into Pokemon battle. By the way, let's open the screen to ensure that it's a seamless transition. Guess it is. So again, we can play big screen, small screen, but let's play small screen for now. Okay, so Magcargo against Talonflame, we got the advantage. But basically, I want to show you the animation for the stronger attacks. Right, the stronger attacks. So with Magcargo, we've got Rock Tomb and Heat Wave, I believe. But I just want to wait for a stronger attack to be ready. I want to show you what I mean. Okay, let's kill that Victini. Let's go into the next one. Let's go into a move, Rock Tomb. Okay, so Rock Tomb. As you can see, the animations on the smaller screen are so small, it makes it easier to capture. Right, because the phone itself is so small and so stubby, it just makes it easier to do those stronger attacks, right? The animations to always get an excellent hit all the time. And I really do believe this will give an advantage to those that take PvP seriously in Pokemon Go. And I think, you know, it's something that's often been not discussed, that certain phones might give you certain advantages when you play. Right, so as you can see again, the Rock Tomb, that animation is so small. On the Samsung Z Fold, for example, the animations are pretty much going across the screen or filling up the screen up and down. Right, so that is why I think the Google Pixel Fold might give you an advantage when it comes to battling. Okay, so again, just for the close-up view on the better camera, this is how it's looking. Wide screen, you see that wide map in the distance on the Google Pixel Fold. Some people have complained about the bezels on this phone, but it's absolutely not a problem. You know, I don't know why people are so concerned about bezels. You know, I kind of like the bezels here because I don't like the way the screen, especially when Samsung were doing the rounded edges, where it looks like the screen will just pull over to the side, where you obviously can't see. Right, I like the bezels. It gives it a sleeker look, and the screen is perfect. I can't complain. You see, you can easily play two-handed games perfectly on the Google Pixel Fold, whereas with the Samsung Z Fold, it was more so like this, which I guess isn't bad, but it just felt a bit weird, right? This horizontal or landscape position feels so much more better, so much more pleasant, right? But again, this is a folding phone where the cover screen is perfect, right? Perfect size, good for battling, good for general Pokemon Go, and obviously other forms of entertainment. I'm going to be doing more videos surrounding the Google Pixel Fold, so look out for that. Let me know your thoughts in the chat below. When this phone first came out, you can't get the wide screen, okay? There was a recent update, I believe it's Android 14 beta, which you can now stretch out pretty much all the apps to be full screen. Okay, so if you check my last video on the Google Pixel Fold, you can see that the person who was playing Pokemon Go could only get this screen to be in the middle or central to this larger screen. But now, as you can see, you can get Pokemon Go and pretty much any other app at a wide screen, which is a big deal. Okay, because again, you're presented with this larger screen, and it does actually affect the map. Meaning, if you play with the smaller screen, you get a smaller size map. If you play with the bigger screen, you get a bigger view of the map. So it's not simply just blowing up a picture to fit the screen, it's actually wider. Okay, so you can see far and wide all those gyms in the distance, right? So all in all, this is a great phone for Pokemon Go. You know, if you want the bigger version, if you want a more cinematic view, you can open it up. If you want a casual version, a casual playthrough, you can close it. You can play on the smaller screen. So a great phone in my opinion. Wait, let me catch this huge Gimmighoul. As a side note, just as I was about to close the widescreen screen recorder, I closed it into the single screen, and the screen recorder still records. On the Samsung Z Fold, once you close the phone, once you unfold it, or refold it rather, the screen recording will close. So this is another great feature for those recording as well. So perfect transition from the single screen to the wider screen, from the wider screen to the single screen. Okay, so something to note.